Ooh. 1 second. I completely, you know those moments where your brain completely shuts down? I was hardcore. I was hardcore focusing on the timer on my going live screen, because I was like, is that skipping? Am I having frame rate issues? And I was sat here staring at it, and then it went away. It's very confusing. Wisdom, hi, how's it going? Hello, it's Monday. Welcome back. We're doing more Baldur's Gate 3. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's been 19 days of Baldur's Gate 3 and I'm not even through Act 1. I'm a terrible human being, but we are doing my best. Let me just whiz through chat real quick. Vulcan Ryan, congratulations on the first. Happily Avocaro, welcome in. Sorry you missed the first. Happily Avocaro, thank you very much for the contribution. Everybody, if you go to the channel point menu, approximately around here, if you're on desktop, if you go in there, at the top of that window, there is a community challenge currently running. At the end of a 30-day period, we refund all of the channel points that go into that community challenge. It is all about saving. It is all about teaching you a life skill. It is all about giving you access to the more expensive channel points that I have. Chiefly, most evidently, biggest skywriting one. We're still midway through 1 million channel points, which was make Chimken stream every day for 30 days. Baldur's Gate 3 has been a pleasure, an absolute pleasure, and we're still going. That's just where we're at. Cracks, welcome back. First, you did not get first, but nice try. Sky, welcome in. DollyWhiskers, welcome in. I think I saw Boxy's name. Aqua, welcome in. Hi. Oh wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sorry. Aqua redeemed, returned a jungle egg, decided to borrow an icy bliss egg. Boxy is here. Hi Boxy, I see you now. Wistan has activated the prediction thing, put some channel points into a prediction, potentially get some more back. It's going to be incredible. DollyWhiskers has returned a velvet cloud egg and has taken a tangerine glow egg. Drovana has done a contribution. Wistan has gone all in again, just FYI. Boxy has decided to make me compliment myself. I have news, and this is the compliment that I have to myself. I've decided I get my brain stuck on a concept every once in a while. Risky banana one. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Who won that? How did that go? Wistan wins again. Wistan has been trying to give away the lion's share of their points. But I think that's like the third attempt, second attempt. Wistan wins the second time. I mean, incredible. Absolutely incredible. Wistan, that redeem should be available again shortly if you want to stick around. But the compliment to myself, my brain does this thing sometimes. Where I get stuck on this concept. I'm not sure. Some of you might have been here a couple of weeks ago, but DollyWhiskers and Sky were in chat, and we were talking back and forth, and Sky was like, I don't want you to hyper focus on this, but I've got a good idea. How do you make a channel point redeem where we can all fight each other? Because, as an example, we've got Let's Get Physical, which allows people in chat to attack me. Through the process of, I'm going to say it, through the process of pooping, I have this logic brain thing. Every once in a while, I'll be like in the shower or doing the dishes or going to the toilet. And my brain goes, that is how you do that thing that you've been thinking about. And this evening, I've yet to program it, I've yet to fix it, I've yet to make it. My logic brain, I'm complimenting my logic brain here, has figured out how to give you guys the power to attack each other. I will be loosely calling it, because before I went live, I told Sky what I was going to call it. I've changed my name. I've changed my mind. I've changed the name, Sky. How do we like this? Chattel Royale. I think that's better, and it's a pun, and people will know exactly what I'm talking about. But that is going to be my next big hyper focus when it comes to mix it up bot. I will be getting that out shortly. There will be animations, there will be sound effects. You will all be able to punch each other in chat. It's going to be an experience, and the compliment for myself is that my logic brain, Chateau Royale, no, chattel, spelt, I'll type it in chat, the non first language English, but Chattel Royale. It's chat, it's royale, it's battle royale. Chattel, from cattle we livestock to you. No, your chat. And it's battle royale. Chattel Royale. We'll see how it goes anyway. It might take me 3 years to program because Mix It Up Bot is massively flexible in a lot of ways and really freaking stupid in other ways. There's a load of guides that you can find online, and I'm not sure if people have created them with like massively out-of-date versions of Mix It Up Bot, but they never seem to do exactly the thing that they are telling. I don't know. But still, ideas. I've been short of ideas when it comes to Mix It Up for a while. Boom. That's my compliment. My logic brain does a thing sometimes. The chat, the cat, yes. But yeah, my brain, that's my compliment for you, Boxy. Sometimes my brain does interesting things. And I like it. The prediction is over though. You have chosen violence. You did, but actually I quite like talking about that one because it's quite nice to drop like secretive little sneaky bits in every once in a while. Look forward to it. Soon you'll be able to punch each other. Dro, thank you very much for returning a galaxy egg and taking a mystic egg. I hit myself with a banana bunch. Vadim is in chat. Welcome in, Vadim. I hope you're having a good time. Sky has returned an ice cream egg and has taken a golden egg. Sky, do not return the golden egg. You finally got off the ice eggs. Keep the golden egg forever. Vadim has returned a frostbite egg and has taken a twilight egg. Various spellings of Chattel Royale. Your brain often does interesting things. It does. It's the issue, the irritating. It's just the danger when it comes to this stuff. When I'm trying to logic something out in my head, is that I will be nearby something where I can take notes. Because the worst thing that can ever happen is for me to figure something out while I'm driving the car home. Because I'm like, well, I can't. I'm not gonna remember this. I found my friggin' Vivance. What is a Vivance? I lost the bottle immediately joining getting a 90-day supply filled. My brain is quiet for the first time in months. What is the Vivance? I don't know what that is. Your brain is quiet for the first time in months. I found my friggin' Vivance. Is that a prescription of something? I lost the bottle immediately join getting a 90-day supply filled. Brain is quiet for the first time in months. Is that ADHD? Vivance. ADHD meds. I'm really glad that you're back on the meds. I hope that works out for you, and I hope you can get like a nice sort of quality of life balance, because I get how important that is for people with ADHD. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls, as I've already said, this is day 19 of Baldur's Gate 3. We are currently in an alternate dimension. Yesterday we went, I'm going to murder the name, the Royoin, the Royrone. We went to a monastery under which was the Githyanki Kresh. Inside the Githyanki Kresh, they got very upset with us. Basically, they discovered that we had the magical the thing, the magical MacGuffin. That has a person in it, and they wanted us to give it to them, and for magical reasons we couldn't give it to them. When we attempted to give it to them, it sort of came back to us and hurt the person that had taken it from us. We were introduced to one of their higher ups that basically said, we want you to go into the thing wanted us to go in there, and they wanted us to go in there to kill the spirit inside, but we just had a nice conversation. The nice conversation is basically alluded to the fact that the Queen of the Githyanki is evil and is lying to her people, and just as we were about to go outside of the portal and return to the real world, because I'm a stinker, I left it on a cliffhanger, and that's where we're picking up. Also, George is here. Durandria redeemed Chimken compliments himself. But they didn't, did they? God knows, Jura's probably sleeping or something. But either way, they didn't today. I'm having a day off from Jura making me compliment myself at the beginning of streams every time. The funny thing being, Boxy made me do it instead. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm just running out of ideas to compliment myself because, ironically, I do think I'm a piece of shit. If you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community likes to celebrate achievements, big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, I would just like to identify that some people could give me your paw, sir. Some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Some people consider running a marathon a big deal. But when I ask this of you, can I be proud of you for anything? Honestly, it's about me wanting to... it's about me wanting to be proud of you for something. So if you've done anything that qualifies as cool, it can be literally anything. Did you put matching socks on today? I want to tell you how sweet that I think that is. Can I tell you about this boy? This boy. When I got home today, he was a bit fussy. We cooked dinner, and then he was like running up and down the house. This is a long one. I'll be back in a minute. Anyway, the cat was running up and down the house, and I stuck my head out of the door and then went and looked downstairs because we live on an upstairs flat. He's just sat there at the bottom of the stairs looking at me, just sort of yelling into the ether. I beckon him up. I make him lie down. I go into the bedroom. I sit on the bed. He comes down and sits next to me and chills out. He just wanted some attention. He just wanted to be near me because as soon as I came back in here afterwards as well, he followed me in, sat on my lap for like 5-10 minutes. I'm going to pretend it wasn't because I had a chocolate bar wrapper in my pocket and he likes crinkly things. The cat loves me. That's what I'm sticking. Okay, let's play some Baldur's Gate 3. This might be my shortest intro in months. Let's do this. Okay, we go over here. I hope you're all well, and yeah, let's go through this portal. I'm sure it's going to end real well for us. Do I level up the cleric now? No. Hi, I'm back from another dimension.
Lae'zel, I've been waiting. You are named Hashalak. Bend your head, for my blade is ready.
Right, please, summon Vlaakith. There's much...
Irrelevant, Geik wretch. The Queen has spoken. Your death is decreed.
You realize what Lae'zel doesn't? Whatever the outcome of your visit to the Astral Prism, Vlaakith had no intention
Kill him,
of
I don't
letting
like
either
him.
of you live.
Okay, people, let's frickin' kill them all.
To the death.
Okay, Karlach is now big and is gonna start swinging. Should have done this first, but what we're gonna do is also add thunder damage for the next 10 turns. Technically, she's never not big. Valid, true, but still.
Time to strike.
Time to strike. Lae'zel is also here, and I've used her before. Oh god. She can disarm with a melee attack.
I will not know failure.
He's dead. Lae'zel made that mango pop. Okay, so now where are the other people in the room? That's it? He was just mouthing off? No, the other guy. Lae'zel just killed a random. Just barely even had to think about it. Shoot him. Immediately gain an extra action to use this turn. We're not going to use that right now. What on earth does Mind Steal do? And how is it not? How is it? Why did it not? Concentration isn't broken. Why is constant? Okay. Concentration didn't do anything. Quick. That one sniper takes off half of Foghorn's health in one hit, which is not the best. I'm thinking. That's fine. We'll take that. How long is Foghorn down for? We back up now, we're fine, okay. Carla, keep pushing the man. Keep pushing the man. He's immune to thunder damage. My first time here, Blackif didn't like my attitude and kind of killed me. What do you mean, kind of? Either she did or she didn't.
Swift and lethal.
Okay. Swift and lethal. She totally did. Yeah, okay, that's... Boing. And I missed. Oh, come on with the missing. Fucking Lae'zel can attack 4 times with the action surge. If I'd not just look at the screen before hitting enter, you'd see... Wait, what? If I'd not just look at the screen before hitting enter, you'd all see the most polite email communication ever. I'm glad to be paying attention today. We've all been there. I accidentally copy-pasted one of my passwords into another person's Discord once. Luckily enough, there was no context as to what it was the password for. Griffin, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Game over straight from the dialogue. This entire interaction in the monastery has seemed to have been... There seem to have been lots of occasions where you could potentially roll bad and just not live. Okay. Just moving him further and further back through the room. I saw someone paste their entire credit card info into a Twitch chat. Ooh. I've not done that. It wasn't even a roll. I just insulted her and it was over. Oh, they just straight up one-shot you? Yeah, mods, got it quick, but woof. It's fine. I'm sure. He's been deleted, sort of. No, he has been deleted. This is going surprisingly well. Are they going to get reinforcements?
I'm glad you came to your senses. Now leave, before the others come for us.
Huh? Lae'zel, you need to come with. Lae'zel, you can't sacrifice yourself for me. Be pretty. We had sex with each other. Cursed, welcome in. Sanguine, welcome in. Stuff's happening. Sanguine hit me in the face with a gardener. That's a bit rude. See, Chim, the thing about reinforcements? What's that? You're in the deepest bit of their house. Oh, I have to walk out. what you're about to say. Where's Lauder? Where's that blood stuff? They were like, find this blood, it'll be super cool. Where is it?
Vlaakith! I have wielded your fury as a blade, roared your wrath as a dragon. You promised ascension. Yet I crawl among my own people, low as an asp's belly. Skaketh!
You had sex, Dragon mentioned. I
followed your path.
I kissed Lae'zel and I liked it.
Good. This heart of stone, for it to be shattered. She tests me. A trial of faith. Kalir prepared me. Only the heaviest souls soar to the astral. Yes. Yes. I might gain Vlaakith's favor yet.
I feel so sorry for her. All this, and you still stand by Vlaakith. You're as dull as you are stupid. Impressive show of faith. Will it be enough for your queen? You're an enemy of your people now. You need to accept that.
Silence! I must think.
Is that good? Was that a good outcome? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, well, we've got plenty of time to now rummage around in here, because surprise, surprise, everybody's dead!
What's inside?
We're all dead, Jim. Githyanki short sword. Something about arcane synergy. Then to Karlach. Some ribs.
Should mind my step.
What is that?
Look at all those chickens.
Potion of angelic slumber. Drink to fall into a two-turn slumber. Unless interrupted, you gain the benefits of a long rest. Shit, okay. Psychic damage headpiece. Sanguine. Stuff is happening. I'm hydrating. I'm hydrating like a boss. Okay, I don't want to go through that door just yet. I feel like there's a lot of stuff in here to loot. Intelligence concerning the weapon. An elegant chest. Alright. As it turns out. Oh, I don't want to level you up right now. I want to get out of the monastery. I accidentally put all of the stuff that I was carrying onto this person. Balak. Take this. And this. Bear with while I clear my inventory a little. Now we're fine. I think that's better. That's better. Elegant chest is empty. Read. In the midst of the intricate carving on this slate, one of the word is common. That one word in the common tongue leaps out your own name. Deal.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Let's pick this all up. Sanguine, thank you for the Go Live notification repost. I appreciate that, chat. If you want to go to Blue Sky and recirculate my Go Live notification, I'd really super appreciate that. You can find my Blue Sky, I don't know what accent that is, Blue Sky account at that socials link. Click frequently, click often. Blue Sky. I feel like that's accidentally a little bit Scottish. Carla. I apologise if I've just altered a shit ton of Scottish people. Thank you, Griff. I appreciate it. Okay. Is there anything in here? But sky is pink? No, sky is pink and blue. Specifically, I'm alluding to a flag. Woo. You have a flag, chat? We got a ring. Concentrating on a spell. The wearer's... Okay. Magic ring. Thank you for the coke ad, you narc. Don't tell Jura. They'll never forgive me. There's a thing over here called the Skin Burster. Sounds like a good time. By the way, I'm planning to buy a flagpole to have the... Really? Like an actual flagpole, or are you just shitting me? I'd love to have a flag. Are you being serious, or are you being a dick? You should buy a flagpole. No, yes, I'm getting mixed messages. Serious? You're serious, you're gonna buy a flagpole. One of those short poles that's sticking out a window? Or are we talking like a building size one, or are we talking like one that's like attached to like a window in your house? If you do that, I need photos. Photos or didn't happen. Photos or didn't happen. Photos or didn't happen. I'm sorry to distrust, but it was kind of crazy when somebody took that goddamn flag to their wedding. So if you're actually going to buy a flagpole for it, I need photos or didn't happen. I will provide with banana for scale. Yeah, you need to stand next to it. Banana for scale. I was alluding to the fact that Sanguine is a yellow dragon PNG tuber, not that I want to see his penis in a photo. Just to clarify. What the fuck? Hi, Jura! That Sanguine is a banana. Well, he's banana coloured. I'm not a banana, I have hands. Jura Chim's drinking coke. Sky, why you do this? Why are you such a narc, Sky? Why are you telling on me to mum? Oh god, and they made me compliment myself. This is the second one today. Why has everybody suddenly remembered that exists? When you take a pic of a flagpole, maybe show off your hands. Yes, when you take a photo of the flagpole, Sanguine, you could put this entire conversation to death. You could just include photos of your hands. Did you add to the counter? They did. Compliment for myself. What was the one that we did earlier? I said my logic brain did a thing and it was pretty cool. What are we doing today? I am a good friend. Yeah, that's what we'll go with.
Lathander bids the setting sun a fond farewell.
Uh-huh.
Lathander blesses the rising bountiful sun.
Uh-huh. It's the same statue.
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
I think that is bad.
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
I think that's very bad.
Shut.
The statue
I think
starts
this
to
is
rotate,
extremely bad.
but its rusty mechanism jams stuck. The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Oh god, there's a trick if I fail. Do I hit it?
To battle.
Ah, got a grease bottle. The sun rises in the... I did so much damage to it with that one hit, though. Can I heal? Can I throw a healy potion at a statue?
Let's get going.
Is that a thing that actually works? No, of course it isn't. I can probably turn it now. Oh! The sun rises...
Lathander bids the setting sun a fond farewell.
I can never remember which way round this is, so can somebody tell me which side the sun rises and which one the side the sun sets? Because I can never remember which way round it is, and it's just quicker for chat to tell me. Red Hot Chili Peppers, east rises, west sets. Thank you. I can never remember which way round it is. East rises, south... No, east rises.
Statues
Boom.
revealed a hidden door.
Good, thank you. The sun may rise in the east. At least it settled in a final location. West is left. Yay! Okay, good. Well, that was exciting. We did it. And I got some hoarfrost boots. If something I think is about to happen, chat, we might be about to get DollyWhiskers' favorite line of dialogue in the entire game.
Something good here, I hope.
Sun was never rising on the British Empire because no stellar body would trust that thing. It's a bit harsh. Oh, no, Dolly, I've just realized. Dolly. He's not here, and I can't go back to camp. Oh my god, I fucked it up. Fuck's sake. Is it worth, like... Let me save, because I can click long rest. I'm not entirely sure what will happen, because it says I can't go to camp. Can't fast travel right now. Thank you for all the dancing. More disco. There's such a good line that I'm not going to be able to do now, because I switched to... I forgot to... I left a Styrian in camp. Shit. I'm sorry. Daybreak Gate. Secret stairway.
Has this place escaped my people's notice all this time?
Oh! No, I can do it now, I can do it. Save the game. I can do it now. We need to switch out... Okay. Long rest. Yes. Right here, look at that. Oh my god. I was stressing because I wasn't going to be able to give my love their favorite line of text.
Ever since we shared each other's flesh, I've caught you looking at me with lidded eyes.
What's a lidded eye?
And either like a coward or a fool, you tremble. Perhaps the parasite has weakened you. Or perhaps you still long for my taste.
I've been hoping we could spend the night together again. It's foolish for me. I promise. I think you're mistaken. I've been having no such thoughts. Oh, I will save myself for Karlak.
Just when my tongue was craving a second sample.
Oh, shush.
To think you'd starve yourself while gazing at a feast luscious as this.
Goodness. Goodness. Okay. So what we're gonna do, perhaps foolishly, is trade out. So no orc butt, huh? Not tonight. Wonder what Gale's dialogues would be. You want to spoon each other while reading a book with my cat? That's probably something along those lines. That one.
Always makes my day better.
Come here, Astarion, you filthy wizard. Not a wizard, you're an archer, but you know what I mean.
All I wanted was to get a worm out of my head. I didn't sign up for dimensional travel and murderous give.
Okay, I need you in my party.
I would, but you have so many friends already.
Is it safe to get rid of Lae'zel now that we've killed her family? I'm not sure, so we will get rid of Karlak for the time being, because Lae'zel is a fucking rocket ship.
In that case, I'd be happy to tag along.
Karlak is Karlak is having a nap. Don't leave Lae'zel unattended. She needs all the samples you can spare. Jesus, why did you have to word it like that? I'm so anti-turned on by that sentence. I can coach you to the dialogue if you don't know how to get it. Isn't it just leave him to die?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Isn't it just leave him to die? Well, we immediately have a problem. How do I... Energy source. Gotta leave him in a specific bit? Yeah, I'd appreciate if you can tell me exactly where.
Don't touch me.
Why would you put the power source from... Whoa. Son of a bitch. And he's gone.
What's next, I wonder?
Eager for battle.
Is he now? I need to reload, I think. Where did I save it? I can't. I need to get Dolly their favorite. Probably should reload as he's your best trap guy. Yeah, I need to get Dolly their favorite line of text. If I don't get Dolly their favorite line of text, I'm going to be sad. So we're just going to work on that. So be prepared, chat. There might be a couple of reloads in my future.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Keep your distance, darling.
Hi, Void. How's it going, Void? And Sanguine, thank you very much for the prediction system, the wealth redistribution system. Please, everybody, there is a prediction running in chat right now. If you want to earn some channel points, this might be your chance. And he's gone! I need to move the entire group a little bit close to the door because he didn't have access to guidance. I'm very tired, but I decided to F up my sleep, staying awake a bit longer and work. How are you? Why are you working at 11 p.m., you silly sausage?
Don't waste the
Why are you working at 11 p.m., you silly sausage? You are not going to do your best work at 11 p.m. You need to rest. Because I can. You can, but you also need to rest. You silly sausage. Someone predict last chicken. 24 is better. Or is that 12 a.m.? Midnight, whichever one it is. Somebody predict a huge amount. That's not how it works. Don't beg for channel points. Okay, there's 2 in this zone, and the crystal is there, so... I'm begging here, and I'm telling you not to. But maybe get the paddle, Sanguine. I will get the paddle. Won't like me when I get the paddle, Sanguine. I think Sang would love the paddle. Timothy has won the race. Guide. 73k goes to DollyWhiskers. Oh my god, I won. Okay, let's have a look. How did that go? Points well invested. DollyWhiskered, Void, and Aqua. Holy shit, Dolly got 64k. Holy butts. That is a hell of an increase. I put 100 and got 6k back. Let's go. That's how predictions work. No, Sanguine, you wanted everybody to go in. You can't ask for that and then complain. That's not how this shit works. Taking me from 27 to 90k. I swear to God, if you all unlock 1 million channel points without even trying a second time, I'm going to be upset. You have to at least work on it for 6 months so I can take a rest.
Let's play.
Planning to be a millionaire on Bok money?
Looking ahead.
Okay. Oh, it's there. I see it. Never mind.
How delicious.
Okay, we are in question mark? Okay.
Step lightly.
Bok are not legal tender. Boxy, thank you for the luck. I appreciate it. We're just going to do a hard save here because I think it's getting up to the technical bit.
Someone there?
We're going to continue to control Astarion as the main. And because we're doing that...
All right, what now?
Because we're doing that, I want to give Astarion the
Trust no one.
neck thing. Go to him? It did. Type.
Yes, let's.
Sanguine is included when we eat the rich. I mean, he is a banana piss dragon.
As I barely live and hardly breathe.
I'm not you nugget. I said I want to work and look who's got chat, whose chat got me distracted.
How
Good.
about
It's
this?
too late. Stop working. You know what? Just say, yeah, ungroup from here. Yeah, everybody go over here. Everybody come over here. Ungroup. ELB, thank you for the contribution. I'm happy to distract. I think I'm the distractor. I think I'm the distracting one here, Sanguine. Stop big dicking it in my chat. I'll be up there.
Still alive, so that's progress. Never wanted the easy path.
Back. Let's all go stand over here for a completely unrelated reason. I'm sure it's fine. No, let's go here. I forgot to distract you the other day. Yes. Oh, that's 2. Just don't leave him. I won't. This is fine. Okay. Did I do that wrong?
How much farther can I go?
Was I meant to steal it? Did I used the key. Was I meant to... So I was expecting something bad to happen. Did I do that wrong? Did I do that? Did I just walk up and legitimately take it? There should have been something else that I thought that happened. I'll just do it a second time to make abundantly sure.
This way. Well, hello. Well, hello.
An ornate mace hovers before you, suspended in a shaft of brilliant light. A fist-sized piece of amber flecked with crimson is set in the handle, emitting a radiance all its own. This mace certainly has a very unusual design.
Reach into the light and take the mace.
You recall all the measures meant to keep you from reaching this place. Taking this mace would surely lead to something quite disastrous.
Fuck it, we're big dicking it. Take the mace anyway. That's what I wanted to happen. And then we just leave him there forever.
Everything is in motion. All within these walls are doomed to destruction unless you act.
So what we just did is effectively turn a space laser on ourselves. Okay, well,
I've got a long road ahead.
Misty steps.
First step's the hardest.
I think. In terms of where I want to go, I think I just need to jump to there. Dash. If one of us survives, if one of us makes it,
Best be on my.
that's still
Then
enough.
it went up. That's good.
In 10. Fire starring, you fucking idiot.
Proceeding.
Once you're all out, go to the camp. Don't rest him till you're there, otherwise the dialogue won't trigger. Once you're all out, when you mean away, do you mean out on the roof or out from what's about to happen? You need to use
Time to dally.
clear languages. Clear sandwiches.
Let's try this way.
Get my wife out, then just pass turns. But do you mean on the roof or away from what's about to happen? You're not being clear.
No hesitation.
It's only.
Oh god damn it, that's not a... That's a jump. Oh, for God's sake, I've gone to the wrong spot.
One day I'll catch a break.
He's probably still gonna make it, but that's just irritating that I fucked that up. Get out.
Onward.
You're still not... Never mind, I'm just gonna do what I think I'm doing.
On I go.
I thought the entire place was about to explode even if I'm on the roof. Escape the crash. I'm still on the crash. No? Isn't this entire building about to explode? Yes, no, I get that. Okay, just don't worry about it. I'm doing what I think I'm doing. You're in the monastery? You're in the monastery. You're confusing me.
Light on my feet.
No more roof. Time to get down from here.
Blackets will be done.
Your mum's a monastery. No, my mum's a brick house. She's a brick house.
Onward.
God, the vines got Lizelle. No, Lizelle, no!
This way.
And mighty, just letting it all hang out. Hi, how's it going, Jade?
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Well, Lizelle might be about to die. Last round. Good, how about yourself? There is an ad in 40 seconds, chat. I need the action to happen. We're rushing. We're rushing, Jade. Things about to explode. Other than that, I'm alright. Doing
Not
okay.
today.
Mondays, you know? Goddamn Mondays.
My faith will guide me. I must keep going.
Hi, Alice. Daze craves blood. Did the Styrian do stuff? The Styrian is just hanging out. But I get what you meant. He's a vampire. No, he didn't do stuff. He's a good egg. I can't jump. Why can't I jump? Ah! Why have I lost the ability to jump? Yes, your party is defeated. You have to get off the roof. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, Dolly and Sky are in chat going, oh, you're fine if you're outside. You're not fine. You have to get off the roof. We'll come back after the ad. Then they changed it? I'm pretty sure they didn't. I'm pretty sure they didn't. That's the way I knew how to do it from the beginning. I've done this bit 3 times. Well, you've done it wrong. Done it wrong. Whatever. I'll do what I want. We played it ages ago. Okay. Well, I can't do the action now while we're on an ad break, so let's do this real quick. I'll be looking today, but enjoy the game, Chim. Thank you. I'm Team SkyWhiskers. How original. Chat's against me. Wow. Wow. Such surprise. Wow. Look. Thank you, Alice. 2 billion views. I see your face. Da, 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 because you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah, that's it. Sorry about that. Boom. That was an easy one. I take that. It did say easy, in fairness. Okay, what else can we do real quick? We got 49 seconds. Play. Have to turn on dark mode because otherwise I'm a creature. Yeah, how's it going, Rachel? Penis. Audio. Tells me nothing. P. I. Pints. We've had S. We've had N. I need some background audio today. Da, da, da. Yeah, prize. Friend knows is my favorite. Yeah. Price. No, it's still an E. No. I'm gonna say the I is in the same place. Oh God. PI. T. Pitch. That works. Boom. Thank you, drone. Good. Let's get back to explosions. That's fine. We're done. Back to explosions. Very exciting things about to happen. Chat, strap yourselves in. We're back to explosions. Dro gets the gold. Dro gets the gold. Congratulations on getting the gold. You got the gold today.
What now?
Okay, so up here.
Step quick.
An ornate mace a fist size. This mace must be the legendary. You recall taking this mace would surely lead to something quite disastrous.
One character has to make it out, the rest can be revived with withers. Misty step, jump, and dash all the way out. I like it when someone takes my mace. I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. I don't think that means what you think
Everything
it means.
is in motion. All within these walls are doomed to destruction unless you act.
Okay, well, bye.
Moving in.
Good thing it went up. Now to get out of here.
Bye.
An efficient path.
Okay, they're slightly ahead of where they were last time.
Got to keep moving.
She is. Don't worry, vampire lad, we'll come back for you. Promise. Tara's 2 giant fingers, just the fingers. Ayo. Hi, Kara. Don't listen to them, Kara. Your weird giant fingers are fine.
At least things have stayed interesting. Should get started. Breathe deep and move.
No more roof. Time to get down from here.
Okay, we're massively ahead of where we were.
Close alliance.
Like, I don't think we're going to make it out with 2 of them, but one of them is going to escape.
Explosion is imminent!
Explosion imminent. Hey chat, don't look directly at the flash. That's how you go blind. Jump scared by your own emote. Like a bad romance novel.
Can't afford to stay idle.
You say, Kara, you've heard of those romance novels that are like, I fell in love with a gay velociraptor and shit like that, right? Jump scared by my own emote. By Chuck Tingle. That's my favorite Iseki.
Need to keep going.
How can you arrest me if you don't have hands? Valid.
What to do?
They make a good point, San. I'm sorry.
What path lies before me?
Oh, we're fine. I've got an entire movement before... I've got an entire movement before that's a problem. Good. Okay. Jim, do you know that? Do you know what a Seki is? Is that something where people are kissing each other? Whoever that's at, that was sanguine on his blind as a bat now, puts Rachel in jail. Jim knows many things. I know it's something to do with anime. Some sort of weeb shit. I can yeet Lae'zel like 3/4 of the way across the map. Like that is an entirely doable jump. Jesus!
Have to keep pushing.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
This is as far as we go. If we die here, got problems. Stuff is happening in chat right now. If he knew what it was, he'd pronounce it correctly. I don't know how to pronounce words at the best of times, even if I know what they mean. Sky, I'm really sorry, but your wife didn't make it. Sky, I might have cooked your wife. Isekai is basically a storytelling mode in which someone is transported to another world and we're in one form or another. Rip Mummy Shadowheart. She didn't have, like, elastic legs like Lae'zel and teleportation skills like Foghorn.
Kithmazathok! Gerta Roknatorun. One theft consumes all. Protocol 402.
What's happening?
Our greed reduced Kresh Yillik to rubble. Vlakith, absolve my sin or skewer my heart. In each, you might make me worthy.
What is happening right now? You just got a second in this game twice. Kresh has turned against us. Why should I care about them? Should have been more careful. I'm so sorry, Lae'zel. All that death and destruction, there's no excuse.
Absolutely none. Just because the Zaithisk failed, because Vlakith has marked us, makes this no less of a tragedy. Skaketh! Next time, think twice before getting grabby with powerful relics in mysterious places.
She hasn't abandoned me. I was more concerned she was just gonna go, well, I'm leaving. Snap, snap, snap. Again, for my insanity, I'm gonna need you to learn how to pronounce Iseki. No. I refuse. I will not be doing that. I imagine her stabbing you. Yeah, I thought that that was going to be the case as well. Okay, so DollyWhiskers and Sky. Now I go to camp, right? Now I go to camp. And I go to Withers. Yes, and talk to Withers. Okay, be prepared for the apparently the funniest line in the entire game, according to Dolly.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally?
High expectations.
Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Yeah, no, we need to resurrect Astarion. To resurrect someone.
Then thou must return with the proper payment.
I'll do one at a time. I want to resurrect Astarion.
This is the price of balance.
Here's the gold.
Well counted. I recommend keeping thy distance for a moment. By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Okay, Astarion has something to say.
What in the sweet hells were you thinking? Activating that lance? I was right there! Gods! Do you have any idea how much that hurt?
I brought you back, didn't I? Next time. Sorry, I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? No, no, no. If there is a next time, I'll be the one aiming the all-powerful weapon. Thank you. Although, I do appreciate you trying to fix your mistake. Just don't do it again. Now, shall we go? Or do you have any other chaos you need to unleash here?
Let's go. I lied 3. 1.
Gods. All right. What's on your mind?
Wait, what is happening? 3 is also quite good. And that's it, we're done. See, Dolly and Sky can't even agree on which one it is. Okay, that's fine, we're done. Okay, resurrecting
Fate
the wife.
spins along as it should.
Oh, Yangi,
Dost
both
thou
1 and 3 are
require
good.
a new ally?
Either way, we're done.
Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Let's resurrect Lae'zel. Resurrect someone,
Then
not
thou
Lae'zel.
must return with the proper payment.
Gotta resurrect Sky's wife. Resurrect Shadowheart.
This is the price of balance. Well counted. I recommend keeping thy distance for a moment. By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Didn't Wither step down? How can he still do this stuff? He didn't step. What do you mean step down? He's hanging out. He's our busy mate.
I suppose not many can boast that they've been to a Githyanki creche and survived. Perhaps that's a good omen for our chances going forward, if you're feeling optimistic.
Wasn't Withers the god of death? Spoilers. Got save. Want me to redo 3? Yeah, be careful, Joe. That is spoilers. I don't think it's a spoiler. It's stuff Forgotten Realms or so, not a thing in this game. Go to camp. For me, it's spoilers. So be careful. That's all I'm saying.
With haste. Very well.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Resurrect.
Then thou must return with the proper payment.
Astarion.
This is the price of balance.
Here's the gold.
Well counted. By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Proper payment. What, you flashing your ass at the characters?
What in the sweet hells were you thinking? Activating that lance? I was right there! Gods! Do you have any idea how much that hurt?
He activated it though. I thought the Mind Flayer parasite protects. I thought the Mind Flayer parasite protects you from light. This is the one that you, Dolly. This is the one that you want.
Well, apparently there's a limit. Somewhere between a nice summer's day and the full concentrated power of the sun! Next time, just warn me before you do something stupid. At least then I can get out of the blast radius. Now, shall we go? Or do you have any other chaos you need to unleash here?
Praise the sun. No, let's go.
Gladly.
I don't think he's very happy with me.
Fate, dost thou require
Okay.
a new? Then thou must return. This is the
Shadow
price of balance.
Here's the gold.
Well, by doom
There you go.
and dusk I strike thy name from
That
the
was for Dolly. I would like to dedicate that Astarion resurrection to Dolly.
I suppose not many can boast that they've been to a Githyanki crash and survived. Perhaps that's
Again,
a good
you
omen
didn't
for our
survive.
chances
I
going
just
forward,
resurrected
if
you from
you're feeling
death.
optimistic.
Tell me more about the Mother Superior. No, that's just a conversation. Time to lighten Sang's wallet. Do it, I dare you. That's everybody back up. I need to trade out Lae'zel for Karlach. But before we do that, does Lae'zel have anything on them? No, we did not pick up anything with Lae'zel. Good.
Never a dull moment.
Stick to you.
Looks like we're done here. Pity. This place has been a wild ride.
Get in my party, you sexy red woman. Come on, we're heading out.
You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
Hey, yo. Lae'zel.
Excellent. Let's go.
Good. We've done it. We're there. I'm also going to go tell Lae'zel I want to see other people. Like, it's over between us, Lae'zel. Karlach has the high ground.
I am not yours. You are not mine. Or so I've come to believe.
Oh, are you breaking up with me?
Karlach will make a fine lover, I'm sure. Let's hope she doesn't burn you to cinders before the day is out.
Yeah. It's you I want. I wasn't thinking clearly. I'm sorry. You're just too intense for me. Trust me, it's for the better. Trust me, it's for the better.
Yes, I'm sure you see it that way. You are Jacques Fonash Du, source of my bruises. The wounds you inflicted will heal, but they will leave behind scars.
If Karlach has the high ground, then your party will crash and Lae'zel will rule the world for the next 30 years or so. Yeah, but I had sex with her, so it's fine.
Seen everything.
What does that even mean? 1 second. Jaff has won the race, chat. I need to do some quick leveling because I'm not sure if we're about to go in, like, builds. From the top.
Can't give up now.
From the bottom to the top. That's a whack. Dro's one. GG Dro. Okay, so from level 7. From level 7. We're a paladin now. Good times. Oath of Vengeance. We are dual classing this bitch. Oath of Vengeance, armor and weapon proficiencies. Go. Oh, Karlach! Karlach, are you just a straight... I fucking... Can I just put it out there? I fucking love Karlach as a barbarian, because, boom, level up, done. Is that not the best shit? I just fucked that up. That was level 7, was it? I'm a freaking idiot. I need to respec Karlach, because I'm a bloody ball bag. Yeah, I did make a mistake. Jesus Christ. Lesser restoration. Yeah, lesser restoration, except... Level 7, okay. This one is the one that's complicated. Prepared spells. Guardian Bolt, Shield of Faith, Healing Word, Bond, Inflict Wounds, Spiritual Weapon, Warding Bond, Hold Person, Mess, Healing, Wound, Freedom of Movement. Whiff of Warding, isn't it? Flame Strike, if possible. Freedom of Movement. Planar Ally? What is a Planar Ally? Do I have any of these? Heal. This is remove curses. Such a creature to remove all curses and hexes. Does that count? Mass healing words. Do I have access to mass restoration? I do not. I want the ability to heal. No, we don't need the ability to do that because I have just remembered something. Ignore me. I'm just saying words. Spirit Guardians was on the list. Guardian of Faith and Death Ward. Banishment. Freedom of movement. We've got Spirit Guardians. Call forth spirits to protect you nearby. I might do that. Spirit Guardians sounds like a good one. Mass Healing Word is one that we have already, so that's relevant. Speak with Dead, we've already gotten an item. Stow Curse, Feign Death. Animate Dead could be entertaining. Create an enter. It's a toss up between spirits or physical. We'll do that for now. But I did balls up Karlach, so I do need to immediately go respec Karlach because I'm an idiot. Where are you, Withers? Dangra got timed out. What a nerd. Why is this butt plug chicken?
Fate spins along as it should.
Okay.
Dost thou require a new ally?
No, I need to respec.
Or mayhaps a resurrection instead.
Need to respec. Oh god, if I respec, I have to do the entire build again. Oh my god.
As thou desire.
I have to do her entire build a second time. She's level 1. God. I'm so sorry. It was like a 5-second mistake. 16, 15, 8, 8, 8. Maybe it'll remember some of it. Perception, survival. Perception and survival she has. Perception and survival she has. Confirm. I get to look at her more though. I'm really freaking irritated that I did that.
Making me
On level
sweat.
7, you're meant to dual spec her into rogue, and I just didn't. Confirm. So 3/4 of her levels up should just be confirms. I think. You pick a subclass. We are a giant. Accept. New feat at level 4. Level 4 Tavern Brawler. Let's go strength, I guess. Barbrobe to what end? It benefits the giant. It's the giant build that was recommended to me. I'm just following a guide, Sky. If the guide's wrong, it's the guide's mistake. That's why I picked a guide. All I want to do is see you turn into a giant woman. A giant woman! Sorry. You're not allowed to say that in my presence, Scar. Every time you say that in my presence, I have to finish it. Rogue. And abilities. Advert class, abilities, AO, AO. Sleight of hand. And intimidation. Athletics. Oh wait, no, it's asking me to assign more. What am I doing? Sleight of hand and intimidation it is. And confirm. That might be a complete waste of time, but I'm not entirely sure, so we'll just roll with it for now. I might be ready to roll into frickin' Act 2. Do I need to go to a shop first? I've got a little bit of time left before the end of the stream. I feel like I need to go to a shop first. Can I just, before... Let's do a little bit of inventory sortage, and then we'll decide on whether or not we need to go to a shop. Books go to Karlak. We'll put all equipment into the camp storage. We'll put all of my magical scrolls into a bag. We'll send all of our special arrows to Starion. Is that enough? Good reason to go to the shop. What's that? Put all of our alchemic items in the camp. Oh, sorry, there's always a good reason to go to the shop, I understand. Karlak. Karlak. That's fine for now. Karlak.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, Karlak is going to be infinitely more complicated. I now have a bag of books that weighs 106. Sorry, 67, not 167. I was about to over-egg that by a sizable amount. Ew, ew. Center camp. Center camp. Center camp. Center camp. That's much better. That's much better. She's got some stuff to sell, but not a tremendous amount. To Karlak. Magical scrolls go to Orkhorn. You have a legendary item. Once per long rest, when your hit points are reduced to 0, you green. We have a sunbeam mace that we're going to give to Shadowheart. Very excited about that. Better be fucking worth it after all that trouble. Center camp.
What's next?
Is this actually good? 3 to 8. Can she dual wield maces? No. Wishful thinking. Lathander's Blessing. Once per long rest, when your hit points are reduced to 0, you regain 2 to 12 hit points. Allies within 9 meters also gain 1 to 6. Sheds holy light in a 6-meter radius. In combat, fiends and undead standing in the light are blinded unless they succeed a constitution throw. The adamantine mace always crits. Ignores bludgeoning. I don't think it's better than it, but we're gonna give her the... I think that makes sense. Fine.
Let's move.
Fine. Fine, chat. We're fine. Okay, so we do need to go to a shop, and it's to get rid of some junk items that are on Karlak. More books into the bag, please. Was there something left for me to do in Act 1? I feel like I had a thought of there being something that I needed to do, and I can't remember what it was. Emerald Gold and Byron. I could go talk to the crazy woman that wanted me to do a kidnapping. What is happening? Oh, fuck.
Tilav Lakith, has our queen sent a knight to slay me with his own blade?
Such informality, child. Does Justil Kithrak not command your respect?
Your blade speaks for you, Kithrak. You've come for blood.
Child of Gith, I've not come to kill you. I've come to aid you.
That was the dude on the... That's the dude that was on the dragon, right?
Skakek Kia Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
On me, this man. Fine, we'll hear what you have to say before we gut you. Not to Lae'zel, she should take the lead. Go on then, speak.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlakith's demise? Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
Hi, Marek. Are you talking to about the person inside? Do you know who that is?
If they have not said, they must have good reason. And I won't be the one to betray them. But the one inside's chosen you as an ally, protects you with their power.
Who is in... Are they a god?
That very power will be the end of Vlakith's tyranny. The Prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the Prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will
said the name of the game, everybody hydrate.
Who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith-Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
Speaks true of the Zaith-Isk. You need to trust him. What do you want to do, Lae'zel? I have your back. Vlaakith led you astray. I believe him, and so should you. He speaks true of the Zaith-Isk. You need to trust him. We did it! She didn't kill him.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me Hashalak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Hi, Toto. Thank you for the contribution.
Lae'zel, I see Talak Magir in you, sister in freedom. Together, we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try.
Didn't just pour coke
now
down
to
my
Baldur's Gate.
Didn't
I'll be
do that.
waiting, Lae'zel.
Hi, Seedlet. We blew up a building, Seedlet. You missed it. We blew up a whole building with a space laser. There was like a sunbeam and it went yow and went boom. You missed it. Sorry. Proud of you.
Moving ahead.
Lae'zel, stop walking away
Always at
from
your
me. You
side.
apparently need to talk to me.
Vlaakith Kosivim Krath Crashet. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root
Thank you
from
for the
which the
contribution.
10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
What does Ascension entail exactly?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home.
She's
in
saying
the
a lot
Astral,
of words right now.
celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
I bloody dare you, Kara. Boss called Vlaakith the Tyrant. Does this mean you agree?
I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power...
Yes?
Then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand
Kara, where am I
design,
tossing Kara?
but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
Who is the one in the prison, do you think?
I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right.
You could toss them somewhere that my toss them in the bath. Toss them in the bath, Sanguine. You know the bath that I'm talking about. And if Voss is wrong, if his claims are wrong, and Vlaakiths are real.
Then, when the Kithraki come for me,
I see
they will.
Thank you, the
I will
5-stream
submit
streak.
to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better.
Would like that, wouldn't you, Sam? That sounds so threatening. That's interesting. If you say it like that, it doesn't trigger the thing that I was trying to trigger. I'm going to say something on Sanguine's behalf. There you go. Do it as part of a sentence. Apparently, it doesn't work. Gentleman's agreement. You're only allowed to do that after the trailer plays. When was that implemented? Like yesterday. Gentleman's agreement though, because if I catch people using it like completely randomly, just for no reason, I will make it harder to get. You're only allowed to use it after the trailer plays, okay? I did it today just to introduce it to me. Let's move on.
Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Sharesis Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
Leave. Okay, I need to nip to a shop real quick. Can I fast travel right now? Why can't I fast travel right now? Do I need to sleep? Go to bed.
See.
A pair of balls, Kara, or hands, fun. How's the gating going? We had sex with Lae'zel. We got over it. Other than that, we blew up a building with a space laser. Stuff happened. Fun. I used to mod for someone who had a random word every day. Sometimes it would come up naturally. Other times it was people one-word spamming. Lots of kids in those streams. Wait, you did what? I blew up a building with a space laser. A space Lae'zel, if you will. No, Lae'zel was there, but they weren't very happy about it. No, the other thing? Lae'zel was there? What are we talking about?
Another step forward.
Lae'zel wanted seconds, said Tongue craved his taste. I was being intentionally... I was intentionally ignoring... I wasn't going to say it. Tempe, I had sex with Lae'zel. I kissed Lae'zel on the mouth. I did. You missed it. Not today, though. Vulcan Ryan.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
First, I might DM you about that random word thing.
It'll take a while for us all to recover, but you've helped us take the first step.
You kissed her on the mouth. I hope you use protection. Spoilers. Cloaca. No.
Of course.
That was a horrible thing to say out loud. Bear with. I'm just selling some stuff. Bear with. It's very important. I need to sell this glass. What have I just selected there that's worth 500? Oh, the suits of armor? Yeah, the suits of armor. Good, okay.
May you keep balance.
Now I have that picture in my head and I'm not happy about it. I mean, they both green. What's a bit of extra mucus? Ew. We don't want mucus in... We don't... No. We don't want mucus around that. No, nothing... No, don't... No. I know that let's not get into the physics of how like the human body works, but no. No wait, in the context that yeah, no.
Need to find a way forward.
Okay, let's go down the hill to this old woman who is probably going to be a bit surprised I blew up a building.
What's up for discussion?
Hi, are you mad at me?
Shame that monastery had to go up like that. Taking my impeccable reputation for success with it.
May I see your wares? Nothing of interest. Do I want the armor? No.
Now, I believe you...
I do have places to be. It's about to happen, chat. It's taken 2 weeks. I think I'm about to go to Act 2. Either that or I really egg this up and I'm just about to walk into a new zone. It might be Act 2. It might be a new zone. Let's find out together. Do I want to go through this or do I... I can't remember what they said. Should I go under the mountain? Oh god, there's 2 options. I might go up the lift instead. I think you've done about everything. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure. No, I haven't done one thing. I've just remembered the one thing I've not fucking done. How much basilisk venom do I have?
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Let's get going.
I had a potion that it said... I swear I was looking at an item called basilisk something that stops people being stoned.
Hey, good looking.
Did I dream that? Maybe it was a beautiful dream. You mentioned it yesterday. Was I looking at it in like a shopkeeper's inventory and I just didn't pick it up? Either way, it's probably not that important.
Don't burn yourself.
They were just those stone guys that I wanted to not be stone anymore. Serpent Fan's toxin. Indigo dye. Maybe I put it in camp, but I don't remember doing that. I'm going to go run away and play with the puppy. I'm going to go to run away to play a game while my pockets are stuffed with puppies. Your pockets are stuffed with puppies. That's adorable. You're adorable. I hope you have a nice time. Did I accidentally put it in here? Maybe it was a beautiful dream. It was probably a beautiful dream, and if it wasn't a beautiful dream, God knows what the fuck I did with it. But I don't want this to turn into an egg situation. Because I have not forgiven myself for that goddamn egg.
Still alive, so that's progress.
What is it called? I'm just going to Google it, because I swear I saw it. Basilisk potion? Basilisk oil. Oil. Oh my god. Oil. Oil. No.
Careful, I bite.
Oil. Aha! Basilisk oil. Turn a petrified creature back into its organic form. Okay, so we've got a couple of stops to make before we wrap up the stream for tonight. Riverside Tea House. Oh yeah, I was halfway through a fight here. Hello, Raiders.
Flap flap. Pidgey Wibbles just raided with 8 viewers.
Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I am a variety streamer, and in the month of May, I am playing 30 days of Baldur's Gate 3 every day till the 30th. We are just on the cusp of going into Act 2. This is my first ever playthrough. Please be very careful of spoilers, but welcome in. I do appreciate the raid. Jay's Brave, welcome in, and thank you for the first time chat. Icy Bear. I like the Ice Bear. I like the username. I like the username. Welcome everybody. I hope you are having an absolutely fabulous day. How was your stream, Pidgey? I hope it was good. Thank you. I'm gonna what words? If you need to rate, I'm also doing my first BG3 playthrough. How far are you up to? No spoilers, but how far are you up to? Raiders, I'm gonna play you a trailer, but if you need to raid and run, please do so. Self-care after stream is massively important. Grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal. I'm going to show you a little bit about me, and if you see anything you like, feel free to stick around. Before we move on to Act 2, which is probably, in all fairness, going to be the end of tonight's stream, I want to turn a couple of statues back into living beings. So there is an ad break in 2 minutes. I'm going to play you a trailer and then go straight to a BRB screen for 3 minutes. Then we will be back. So this is going to be awkward. Just roll with it. Almost to Act 2, but I keep getting my butt kicked. You might be about to get spoilers. No hard feelings if you want to back out to avoid spoilers. I completely understand that too. I'll see you in a sec. Enough of the fanny and penis talk. Hello, Raiders. My name is Chimken. I'm a very shy, attractive, naive, extremely modest, pent-up, pilgrimy type of man. I wish I was lying. Butts, motherfuck, sucks. I'm a very straightforward human being. Disclaimer, balls directly up my ass. What a glorious rim job, may be a bit too far. And now we're moving on. I desperately need to piss. I've retained some feeling in my ass cheeks. Let's make it weird. I will get the cow pregnant. And you're the one that's about to be turned on by it. There's 2 of them. Bye. Do it again. They were naked. I'm sure it's fine. What happens if I touch myself? Don't answer that question. Did you know? I like it when people kiss. I'm not a simpleton. I can't be good. There's nothing weird going on. I will literally get your butthole lasered. I have a reason. I am the problem. Fisting and a cum bath. We are not a cum bath. We are a cum nation. It's not as weird as that sounds. DM me if you would like to. I saved it. Okay. Now, I need to kill some people in a fight, which will probably take the ad break, but I sort of accidentally spawned into this fight, so it's fine. We're back in the swamp. We avoided killing some red whatsits in the swamp when we were here last, but now we're freaking buff. So we're killing the people in the swamp whilst the ad break rolls. That was a cinematic masterpiece. I would like to thank my why is that guy in the floor?
Oh my god.
That man is in the floor. I'm sure that's fine. Thank you very much for the follows. You can see my follows are anonymous. If you'd like to make yourself known,
Cluck,
please
cluck.
do so.
Someone has just joined the Bok Bok Brigade.
But also, please know that lurking is appreciated. That's terrible rolls. What am I doing? Critical hit. Is he dead? No.
Well, so much for peace.
Shout out Durandu. I'll shout out Durandu, actually. No. If you would like to go pay, Jura is open for commissions and various things. They are an artist. They are also one of my mods. They do very good work. So please also feel free to check them out if you like my trailer.
Need to find a way forward.
Sorry, this is a bit. Oh, come on.
Let's go. Close ranks.
Come on! Just kill him! Thank you.
What should I do?
Where are these guys? That guy is somehow in the floor, which I'm sure is fine. That guy's all the way over there. So, Drew's probably sleeping, or should be. Drew was here a little while ago, and don't trust their ability to sleep. Sometimes you think they should be sleeping, and then all of a sudden, they're in chat. Run over there. You gonna... Okay, suddenly he's out of the floor. It's fine, it's fine. You're gonna be hag meat? Okay, they're coming for me. That's their first mistake. Okay. 1. 2. He's dead.
Blood comes easy these days. Can't slow down.
I only came here to turn somebody back from a statue. Please?
Jimmy on the go.
Jimmy on the go. What does that even mean? That's not gonna reach. Shit.
Talk to me.
Just die. No. I'm running out of time. There's 1 minute, 1 minute 30.
On my way.
Till the ad break. Dunk. Okay, you dead? No. Dunk. Okay. I'm not even gonna loot them. I'm not even gonna loot them. They were random mobs that I forgot to kill at the beginning of the game.
Transforming into a mind flayer might have its perks. At least then I can float over this muck.
We've got 2 stops. We want to come in here,
One for roughing it, I see.
and we want to see what happens when we...
Wallowing in filth is the pigs and children idea.
Pigs, children, and people with a little bit of grit.
I mean, or you could run directly through the fire. 36 seconds. There was a person at the beginning of this game that was turned to stone, and all we wanted to do was turn them back into not stone, and I couldn't find a potion to do it, and it might be possible that I had it all along and I just missed it. Efren. If I turn him back to normal, is he just gonna die on the spot? Okay.
What a day.
7 seconds. Do a cheeky save. Okay, chat, we're about to do some science. Cast your mind back to when I fought the hag in the cave. There was a dude that had turned to stone called Efren that I really wanted to not be stone anymore to see what happened. And as it turns out, I might have had the solution the entire time and not realized, but basilisk oil, turn a petrified creature back to its organic form. We've got 2 stops. I'm going to save before this guy and see what happens. And then there's another one in the Underdark that I also want to do, and we'll see what happens there as well. But that's it. And then we're going to do, I guess, the intro to Act 2, and then we'll see where we're at by that point. But in the meantime, strap yourselves in, because this might be about to do something cool.
in the bloody hells is going on?
Huh. Remove the petrification scale.
You did what? But you can't.
You want to be petrifying?
I've the bloody bite. Larigwa's bite. The petrification stopped it spreading.
What's
Oh no! 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 Oh God! No! Ah, help! I don't want to die.
Okay, that's one that did literally nothing to our benefit. I was very grateful, Efren. That works. Oh well, nothing to see here. No, that did nothing. Okay, bit dramatic, don't you think? That's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. That's fine. There is another place I want to go real quick. The Underdark. How do we get there quickly? Myconid Colony. Good job. Good job.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Okay, so next stop is... I know where it is. I can't remember how to get there. Underdark Beach.
At the ready.
You son of a beach. Where are we right now? No, that's the wrong way. That one. Get down. Get down. Come on. Does being petrified functionally better than death? In that case, the dude was bitten by whatever a Ladigur is. And that's why he was stored down there, not being turned back from being a statue. We've bumped into another couple of statues in this area as well. Whether or not they do anything when you turn them back, I don't know. Stored. He was in a Elfin, was it Elfrin? However you pronounce his name. Was basically in a room with a bunch of like other arcane type. There was a woman that was cursed to have to look in a mirror permanently because she hated the way she looked or something like that. It was various amusing ways to imprison people but not like kill them. But in the Underdark, we were attacked by a beholder, a spectator specifically, a baby beholder, and then around them there was like a field of statues, all of whom were petrified people. I'm trying to think of the other one. There was a guy down there that was people would go to the hag and they would make wishes, and the wishes that the hag fulfilled always had. Oh fuck! I forgot about that bit. I forgot about that bit. Chill. Just be a bit on fire. It's fine.
Wanna dance?
Okay, for God's sake, do not start walking back here, you silly man. Foghorn,
Swift as
I will fuck you up. Karlach, I will fuck you up too. Ungru. Astarin's just wading through poison by himself.
On my way.
Ungru. Shadowheart's here too, also wading through poison. I wish you could fuck up Karlach. Astarin is the best. He really is. He really is. I've never known you to be so wrong, Sanguine. Oh, and now... Why am I so bad at grouping people? Group. And group. Okay, everybody's grouped. Hear me out. He is. You can't even say it. You can't even say it, though. Like, you're out here trying to claim that he's cool. You couldn't even say it. We've got petrified drows for days. Do any of these have a name? The body is still here. We killed the two that had a name. So if I just turn one of these back, I'm not going to turn all of them back. I just want to see what happens if I turn one of them back, because if it's just straight into a fight, it's... We've probably seen the interesting bit.
This should work.
Yeah, straight into a fight. Okay, well, that did nothing. That was a complete waste of time. But what I am going to do is I'm going to ascend into... you kissing Astarion in my chat right now. I admire Sam's ability to type full sentences without punctuation is okay. Okay. I want to go back to the ancient forge. Wait, where are we right now? No, too far along. I want to go back to the Grim Forge. And then we're going to go up the elevator.
I'll take this way.
Santa's opened my eyes to the possibilities. Astarion. Sanguine can kiss my ass any day. I reached out, gently clasping Shadow Heart's hand, warmth of their touch filling the space between. Ew. Stop loving your wife in my chat.
Seems simple enough.
You can do whatever you want. I mean, you can't.
I should speak up.
Dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
We're crying out loud! This is what happens when you claim you can do whatever you want in my chat.
He gives in
you can't.
and surrenders his find to you.
You literally can't. There are rules.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
And leave. Did I do that? No, I was gonna do it anyway. You're fine. Justice for Sanguine. I can't time you out. Sky, you're a mod. You know I can't time you out. Do not come into chat with that justice for Sanguine, knowing that you can't be timed out. Okay, let's get in the lift. Loving an elevator! Living it up when we're going somewhere that's upstairs, I guess, because it's an elevator. I could untime him out, but I know better. You do know better. Good. I'll just time him out again. Oh, I was really excited that this was Act 2. I think we've just entered a different area. Oh no!
Hardly a challenge.
This man thought it was an Act 2. I thought I was done. I thought it was over.
Go.
Where the hell is Act 2 if it's not here? What is happening? Somehow... What are you doing?
I've got a long road ahead.
Got a long road ahead and a long way to get there. Something, 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 something.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
I wonder what the key is for. Was it that giant locked chest? Don't simply finish Act 1. I've been playing it for so long. Where is the end of Act 1? Well, that looks ominous. I'm going to end on a cliffhanger again. I can feel it. I feel like we're about to end on a cliffhanger again. Broken moon lantern. Torch. Depth of the absolute. Couple of spells. Cloud kill. Poisonous cloud kill. Orders. Read. I have been given the crucial task to clear the entrance to Grimforge for future expeditions. True Soul Near will follow once the entrance is cleared. As I make my way to the entrance, I can't help but feel excitement what we might find here. The Ketheric created so long ago, now sealed by the curse. Grimforge could hold untold treasures for the Absolute's uses. I will continue to explore and document my findings. The entrance is currently blocked by vines and rubble, quite cursed. Explosives ought to do the job, though I'm not as experienced in such matters as I'd wish to be. I set up explosives with care, though I admit I'm almost afraid to detonate them. There's no telling what power these cursed vines hold, what might lie beyond, or whether I've set things up correctly. Absolute, protect me. Do we know what the Absolute is? It's alluded to be some sort of, like, lesser seen god in some way, but not specifically if it's an entity or an actual god. Sky, abuse your power, I dare you. Sky knows better.
Those shadows. There's power coursing through them. Oddly familiar. Better stay on alert.
Okay, and here I thought I was into Act 2. Let's turn the lights on. And let's call it a night there. I thought that was Act 2! I thought it was Act 2! Where the hell is Act 2? I'm so confused. The shadow, I'm oscillating between pity and fear. There you go, Curse. You also summoned an egg by accident. Congrats. Act 2 is soon, TM. Good. Well, not good. I'm not rushing. But I feel like I deserve Act 2 at this point. It's been a long 2 weeks. Okay. What is this new area called before I move on? Because I like to get, like, what is it? Entrance to the... Where are we right now? Where are we right now? Ruined battlefield. It's like to have it for my notes for after stream. Too early, Cursed. I have the power of egg. Congrats anyway. GG. It's not, because I am ending. Cursed, not too early. I am ending. Cursed. The Cursed is fine. Cursed is fine. They didn't do it for long enough, Sam. It needs to be longer. There he goes. Chat. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. I thought we were going to reach Act 2, but I'm wrong. I'm wrong. We're now entering the ruined battlefield, whatever that actually means. We'll find out what that means tomorrow at the same time. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. I'll do my closing messages and then we'll raid out, so stick around for a couple of seconds. Chat, really glad you exist. Thank you very much for listening to my ramblings the last couple of days. The charity event went as well as I hoped it would. I didn't give it enough time this year, so next year I need to be a bit more prepared. Irritatingly, I plonked the charity stream dead center of a 30-day session of Baldur's Gate 3, which for organization's sake was not straightforward, but we'll try and do better next year. But Baldur's Gate 3, though, what was the hardest fight so far? What was the hardest fight so far? The Grimforge robot was quite rough. The Grim robot, where you had to... the mechanics of the lava, where you had to put it in lava to be able to do damage to it with the hammer. That was irritatingly unclear. But so far, I think we're doing it right. Some fights, I'm not sure if... I've been very thorough. Sometimes I'm walking into areas and I'm like, I feel like I'm just rolling over people. I'm not sure if it's because I'm not sure if it's because my builds, or coming out through that portal today as an example, I was expecting more of a fight from the Githyanki that were on the other side of the portal, but it was more like a 1, 2, 3 dead, and then we went and got the Sunbeam mace. So I don't know. It's not that I'm disappointed. I think my builds are better than I think they are. Maybe. I don't know. But chat, I'm glad you exist. Like I said, the charity stream yesterday, I should have given it more time to organize and sort of like prep you guys and sort of either way, it went as good as I expected it to. So thank you very much for joining me then, and thank you very much for joining me now. There would have been a lot more of a fight if you hadn't used the Sun Lance. Fair. I mean, I did just vaporize them all. But either way, it was good. Enjoyed it. It's been it was a bit, lots of action, lots of joking, lots of interactions with chat. I do like the act of streaming this game is very comfortable. And for that reason, we will be playing it until we're finished. I keep saying this to people, I keep saying this on stream, but once the 30 days is over, because I believe at this point we're going to absolutely smash the 30 days, when we end the 30 days, I will just be a Baldur's Gate 3 streamer until credits roll. That's how it's going to work out. Elden Ring Night Rain is going to be snuck in there in a couple of places, but until Baldur's Gate 3 is done, consider me Baldur's Gate 3 streamer. Also, the game is tuned to only require the pass or the Underdark, so either one levels you to be ready for Act 2. And the fact that I did both, I like the commitment. I am... So, Ice Bear Bear, I love your username. I'll say it again. I tried to play this game at launch. I couldn't put the time in. A streaming schedule is rough. I tried to play it privately, but could never put the time in. I think had I had somebody to play it with, that would have probably motivated me a bit more. But I sort of locked into it privately by myself and sort of downed it after a very small amount of time. So squeezing in this 30-day period because somebody redeemed 1 million channel points has been a really good time. Sanguine, that's what you get for saying that you can do anything in my chat. Can't. There are rules. You've crossed me today. Crossed me, Sanguine. You crossed me. But I couldn't put the time in privately, so somebody redeemed 1 million channel points that made me stream every day for 30 days. Full Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough on stream. That's what we're doing. That's what we're dedicating ourselves to. And I want to get it finished eventually because there are about 90 different games that I want to play. This is a new level of oven and I'm here for it. That's what, like the third time? When does it become me picking on Sanguine? If I've crossed the line, chat, please tell me. But I'm pretty sure he likes it. But yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is sticking around for quite some time. I'm really glad you exist, chat. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for, so at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. I'm really glad you exist, but I'm really proud of you for existing. There's a lot of shit going on in the universe right now. In the world, economics, politics, like, just write a list. Look in the press. It's freaking everywhere. And the fact that you are perpetuating yourself on a daily basis is massively important to me. As a content creator, I can't really ask much of anything from you, and I try not to, but the one thing I would like you to do is stick around. I don't mean literally here, I mean I want you to stay alive. And I will never ask you to be okay, because okay is massively subjective, but I would like you to stick around as long as possible. A couple of reminders. You do not have to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat, though lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence, focus on just doing your thing, and if my content can make that existence a little bit better, that is the niche that I'm attempting to fill on the internet. I'm not out here to break records. I'm just out here to make this as much of a safe space for you as it has become for me. In 2024, we said fuck cancer at the end of every one of my streams. So in 2025, we're doing, again, something a little bit different. At this point in the stream, I ask everybody that's still in chat to type the word fuck, if that is your preference. But you can also take it one step further, because fuck is a multifaceted word. It is a sort of an assertion that we're putting out into the internet. You can turn fuck into a positive. You can say, fucking hell, I love Baldur's Gate 3. Fucking hell, I love our community. Fucking hell, I love the engagement from chat, the raids, etc. Or you can turn it into a negative. You can say, fuck transphobia. Fuck the Trump administration. Fuck anxiety. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck losing people too soon. Fuck the British Labour government's treatment of the welfare state. Fucking hell, I needed to hear that. Thank you, Chimken. I appreciate it. It's just the thing. We do this at the end of every one of my streams. Call it. At the beginning, it was like positive affirmations, and then it just became straight up swearing. But at the end of the day, I operate an accessible but also 18+ community. So I'm not out here trying to get sponsors. If anybody ever tries to sponsor me and has a problem with swearing, I'm in trouble. But fuck. I'm gonna raid out. Fuck war and politics. Fuck it all. Fuck Parkinson's. Good shout. I'm gonna find somebody to raid if you would like to hang out. Fuck, Sanguine is back. If you are subscribed, take a raid message from chat. No. If you are unsubscribed, take a raid message from chat. If you are subscribed, drop a raid emote on arrival wherever I send you. Pixel is live playing Elder Scrolls. I might send you across there. I was watching them play Abiotic Factor before I went live. Pixel is a good egg and one of my 3 main inspirations when it comes to Twitch. And I do like to raid them when they're live, and they are currently live, so we're going to do that. Pixel Maya, going to get a flagpole? You better. If you don't get a flagpole now, I'm going to be really disappointed in you. I can't raid a Baldur's Gate 3 player because I'm really afraid of spoilers. I'm so... Like, when I finish the game, if I play it again I can't risk spoilers. I can't risk going in somewhere and somebody just dropping a major spoiler. And I'm sorry, I can't at this point. If I can't. I don't want anything to, like, derail my enjoyment so far. Did I press raid? I did. Oh well, see you tomorrow then. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, usual place. I will be here. Maybe a tiny bit late because Dolly has to go to the dentist and I have to take them, and then we have to get in, and then we have to have dinner, and if I'm a little bit late, I apologize, but we will go later into the evening if that is the case. Enjoy the rest of your day. I love you all. Thank you all for being here. Self-care is sexy in 25. Grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal, and I'll see you tomorrow.